Hello friends, welcome back in the series of Introduction to Docker. This is Mansoor Hassam, senior Linux and web consultant in IT Marcus Technologies. In previous section, we saw what is Docker and we learned something about the Docker. In this video, we will discuss a depth knowledge about the Docker. Docker technology is a container based technology. Actually, the Linux containers comes before the Docker container arrives. The Linux container is a operating system level virtualization method for running multiple isolated Linux systems on a single host. The Linux container use the namespaces and C groups feature to make LXC possible. Okay, what is container? Container is a small bunch of utilities, pre-installed utilities or pre-installed Linux file structure or some necessary binaries. Not everything as traditional Linux or Linux VM has it, but it has a minimal Linux resources pre-installed in container. What it does, it decouples the application from the operating system, which means user can have a clean and minimal Linux operating system and runs everything else in a one or more Linux container. You can have a bundle app your application in a Linux container, and you can ship anywhere you want, anywhere where the Docker engine is running, whether it's a Azure environment, whether it's a AWS environment. If you have Docker engine installed, you can move your application very easily and very rapidly. Let's see how we can install the Docker engine over Linux distribution or your favorite Linux OS. Currently I'm working on the Linux Ubuntu. Let's see. Oh, I need to reconnect my let me make it done. Sorry about that, my session was disconnected. Currently I'm using the Ubuntu Ubuntu 16.04 for my Docker engine services. Let's jump into the Docker services. How I can install the Docker. Just before anything, I just need to upgrade my repository. I just oh, okay, my Linux system is up to date now. Now I'm going to install the Docker engine on my Ubuntu machine. Docker.io is the package. Which will install the Docker engine on your Linux. Now I have to check my Docker engine services is running or not. You can see that my Docker engine is preloaded, it is installed and up and running. This is all the Docker installation is required. In the next tutorial, we will before going next, I will show you the welcome hello world image. To check my Docker installation, I just need to run the Docker hello world container. For this, I just need to sorry, my bad. Docker run command will allow you to run your container And next thing, I just need to provide the image name. You can see that it says hello docker, downloaded newer image. And this is what all about the docker. This means my docker engine is successfully installed on my Ubuntu OS. If I need to install, okay, let's like if I want to run a docker container in internet, let's say that I need the immediate Ubuntu box for my testing. For I just need to run some small commands for testing purposes. So I don't need to install the whole operating system or install the Ubuntu and install the binaries. In Docker case, I just need to create a Ubuntu container in Flash like this. This is the command which allow you to run the interactive container. Docker -i allow you to run the container in interactive environment. This container will only available until the bash is connected. Docker run command will allow you to run your container. Okay, -i means running your container in an interactive environment, not as a daemon. Daemon is a solution or for your bundle app, for bundling your app or testing or continuous utilization. But if you need a container for a small time, you just need you can run you can run your container in interactive environment. When you exit your shell, it will be discard. Okay, I am running my container as interactive environment. I am using the image Ubuntu, and I'm saying run the container until this command is running, bash. Until I'm connected to the bash, the container is running. Okay, pulling because the Ubuntu image is not available in my local system, so it downloading from the internet Docker Hub repository and installing. Currently I am logged into my container. You can see that the previous prompt was this, but this is my new prompt. And if I run my command, so I can do same thing as I'm doing on the normal Linux operating system. I can upgrade my system, I can update my system, I can install package, I can delete package, I can do whatever I want. If I want to install a package, this is not installing on the base OS, it's installing on the kernel, or it's installing on the container. If I'm installing apt-get install vim, it will install vim on container, not on the OS base host. This is the way I can test my random commands. If I want to check some features on Linux, so I can run my Linux container like this. This container will available only till I connected to this bash. If I need to check how much connectors currently in my base machine, so I can just run the docker ps. This will show which containers are running. Currently I have no result. That means currently I have no container running. But if I want to see which container are shut down, so I just need to add a -a, so it will give you that I ran the hello world container, and I also ran a Ubuntu container. If I want to restart these container, I just need to type this docker start and container ID. It will start. If I see this, because it's a hello world container, it will not be available right now. So my bad, I have to write this run this container. So it's an interactive container, so it will also not available. So I can run container, I can stop container, I can delete container, I can okay. A container consists on images. It utilizes the base image, which will pull down from the Docker repository or Azure repository or AWS repository. The repository can be anywhere, but it download the minimal image from the Docker repository, Docker registry, you can say that, and install a base OS on your Docker engine. If I want to install the CentOS, I can install the CentOS with minimal command. I can find the Docker repositories, Docker Hub, Docker Hub. I can search it like that. If I need to search by which tag CentOS VM is stored on Docker Hub repository, I just need to go to the Docker Hub, and I can find this. Let's run a interactive container for CentOS. Currently my OS is uh, Ubuntu. It's pulling down from Docker Hub repository. Okay, now I just need to check what is the operating system is. You can see it's a CentOS kernel. LSP. It's a CentOS, but you also saw that my base OS host is Ubuntu. When I exit from here, you can see that the difference, how fast it is. You just need to run this and you have a Linux container. And if you write this, how fast it is. It's just a matter of seconds, you can launch many containers as you want. In next video we will go deeper in terms of Docker. Till then, keep watching and keep like IT Markets Technologies. Thank you very much. Bye bye.